Hey everybody, how's it going? This is James from Big Country Rug Cleaning coming to you from New Salisbury, Indiana. Hope everybody enjoys this video. It's been a little bit since I've made one, but you know, that's okay. I make them when I can. All right. Today I'm gonna do something a little different, okay? Normally when you see me cleaning rugs, I lay down a whole lot of water, I do all the, you know how I do it, okay? Today I'm gonna do something different. Like I said in the past, I strive to clean the most thorough way. Okay, I know that sometimes what we see is very pleasing, but sometimes we don't have to do certain things. So today I'm going to change it up. Okay, today I'm going to clean a wool rug. It's a 2 foot by 4 foot wool rug. It's got some soil in it. Okay, and I'll show it to you right now. Okay, hang on, I'll show you a real good close up. Okay, so here's the rug. Okay, this was dropped off today. Okay, by some very good people. Okay. So what we see here is we have a nice thick wool rug, wool of course being a natural fiber, okay? And you can see that there's some soil, there's some stuff here, okay? There's a big spot right there, okay? And also it has cotton fringes, okay? I'm gonna address those here in just a little bit as well, okay? So that's the rug, okay? So hang tight, I'll be with you in just a second. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I have some very good, high quality wool rug, as well as natural and synthetic wool pre-spray. Okay, notice how I'm not saying cleaner, I'm calling it pre-spray because that's what it is. In this industry, it has its own set of terminology or nomenclature that is used. Okay, so one of the first things I want to show you is my actual pre-spray. Now this pre-spray is made by a company called Truck Mount Forums. Truck Mount Forums is a nationally known business based out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, owned by a man named Rob Allen. He has one hell of a website that has chock full of all kinds of good information for the cleaning business and industry. So this is called Rug Smack. Okay, it is a dry powder. Okay, one of the advantages of a dry powder compared to say, a liquid is that when it dries completely, okay, the powder that doesn't get mixed will become dry particulate soil. Now that doesn't mean it is dirty, it just means that it can easily be vacuumed away the next time you vacuum, okay? That is not a bad thing, okay? So don't misunderstand me when I say dry particulate soil. Soil only means any material that is not intended to be a part of the rug or the carpet when it is manufactured. That's it. So technically, a piece of furniture could be called soil. It's not intended to be part of the construction of the rug or the carpet. See where I'm going with that? So anyway, this stuff is very good. I have used this before. It does have a pH of 7 to 8, which is right there in the neutral range. Okay, so it will clean, and it is also safe for all fabrics, okay, so both natural and synthetic. The next product I want to show is also made by Truck Mount Forums, okay, and this is their rinse, okay. This is exactly for all fibers, natural and synthetic, okay. The rinse itself is really important, made by Truck Mount Forums. It's got a pH of 8, actually. It says right here on the label, all right. The one thing I like about these products from Truck Mount Forums is that, as it says right here on the label, all right, no dyes, no additives, no limonene, no NTAs, no low-grade materials, no oxidizers, no fillers. That's very important. Don't buy homemade, stuff you get off the counter at the stores, okay? It's just full of junk and water and just smelly stuff that doesn't clean. Dries to a crystal, superior sequestration, industry's first powdered encapsulating rinse. All right, it's 99% green. For all you greenheads out there, that's important. Environmentally safe, VOC compliant, no sticky residue, dissolves fast, equipment safe, no butyls. Okay, it's buffered and it's a superior alkaline. Okay, very good product, just like anything else. Now, I told you that I was going to address those cotton fringes. I have a product for that too, okay? I've got this OxyBuff made by Bridgepoint Systems, another fantastic company. I also have pre-sprays and rinses from them as well, okay? This is cotton upholstery and fringe cleaner, fringe being on the rugs. Okay, OxyBuff Cotton Shampoo. It's also a powder, okay? And you'll see me when I start to apply this. You'll see what I'm doing, okay? So without further ado, I'm gonna start cleaning this rug and you're gonna see something different. The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna vacuum. You see me vacuuming all the time in the other videos, okay? Now I'm gonna shut up, I'm gonna dry vacuum. Did you know that vacuuming will remove 74 to 79% of the dry particulate soil that's in carpets and rugs? Sure does. So let me go ahead and get my vacuum cleaner out and I'll start vacuuming. Hope you enjoy. I've talked enough. See you in a bit. Here's a look at the rug after I've vacuumed it. And as you can see, I did a good solid north, south, east, and west vacuuming pattern. Okay, let me go around a little bit. Okay. Now that removed a whole lot of soil. Okay, but we're not done yet, of course. And over here on this pile of dirt right there that came off the top of the rug when I did the bottom, see all that? Okay, I'm gonna deal with that too. Okay, now the next part in this process that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my handy portable sprayer, just like this. There's nothing special about this. I got this at Menards, but it's going to do exactly what I need it to do. I'm going to put some water in here, maybe a half gallon, not even maybe that at the most, and then I'm going to mix up my pre-spray. All right, don't forget I'm using Rug Smacks from Truck Mount Forums. Give Rob Allen a shout, truckmountforums.com. There's a little free plug right there for you. I'm sure he'll appreciate that too. By the way, Truck Mount Forums and Rob Allen operates on what they call the law of reciprocity. He's going to help people out. In the meantime, it's going to help me out and I'll help him out. So hey, Scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. We're all in this together. So let me go put some water in this. I'll take you along with me. Okay. Welcome back. Didn't take but a few seconds to get here. So here's my rug smack. Now what some things that people don't know when I do this, this is my refill valve. This is what I fill my tank here with my fresh water. Okay, but since I'm doing something new, let me show you what I'm doing. This is my trusty 1 gallon, 4 quart, 4 liter trusty measuring cup. All right, I'm gonna put about half, I'm gonna put a half a gallon in there, right? Which is 2 quarts, all right? Of fresh water. Okay, that's about 2 quarts right there, all right, which is half a gallon, all right? I know I'm not gonna need that much, but I just wanted to show you, you know, something new, something that a lot of people don't show. So if you're still with me, let's enjoy the ride. Okay, so I got my rug smack. Now it says here on the directions, okay, it says to use right here, for 1 gallon, you're gonna use 4 to 6 ounces, right? For 1 gallon, but since we only have a half a gallon that we're working with, which is more than what's needed for that little rug, I'm gonna go ahead and put, let's go ahead and just say 2 ounces, okay, which is 1 scoop, and we'll see what that does, because I'm having fun here, aren't you? I hope you are. Okay, there's 1 scoop right there. Go ahead and put the lid back on this. And that was just 1 level scoop. So I've applied the rug smack. There's my trusty mixing spoon that you guys have never seen before. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up so that it's all nice, good, and dissolved. And like I said, this is way more than what I'm gonna need, but it's just 1 scoop and the rest of it's water. But I wanted to make this video of this process to show exactly what it can do. Because part of my job as a cleaner is to not only clean, but to also educate and enlighten the people. Okay? So you see that's mixing up real nice. It's almost like a cooking show, isn't it? Okay? So now that's nice and good and mixed. Now I'm just gonna pour it into my sprayer. There's my sprayer right here. Okay, put that away. Get the pump, put that down in there. Okay, now it's time to go spray down this rug. All right, follow me. Okay, we're here at the rug. So what I need to do is I just need to pump up my sprayer. Okay, that should be enough. Now when I spray this, I want to get a good even coating of this pre-spray. Because what I'm doing here is when you put down the pre-spray, all those water droplets, all that spray is going to attach itself to each individual fiber of this rug. And what it's going to do, all right, it's going to create all that dry particulate soil, that dry particulate matter. It's going to encapsulate it, okay, into a little soapy bubble, and it's going to make it rise to the top, okay? It's part of what's called surfactant. So here I'm just going to start spraying. You can see there's not a whole lot coming out of this sprayer, but trust me, there's a lot coming out. Okay, like I said, remember how I made up half a gallon? That's way more than I'm gonna need, but still, it is what it is, all right? I'm not that good at math, so I figured half a gallon, 1 scoop, 2 ounces. Now that doesn't look very wet, but I assure you that it is. Let me touch it. Oh yeah, yeah, that's good and wet. The next important thing you got to do is you have to agitate, okay? Agitate, all you're doing is just simply distributing and evenly all of that pre-spray that you just put down, okay? You want to ensure that your pre-spray, your chemistry, is adequately applied to the part that you're going to clean, okay? One of the best tools on the market to pre-spray or to agitate rugs and carpets is a CRB machine. And I actually have one of those, okay? You've probably seen it in previous videos, but I'm gonna bring it out now and I'm gonna show you a little bit how it works. Okay, welcome back. Sorry, my big fat hands squeezed the power button on the phone, so that's why this is possibly a 2-part video. But this is my CRB machine. All right, now CRB stands for Counter Rotating Brush Machine. Okay, so here you have these nice soft bristles specifically for carpet and rugs. Okay, one on each side. Okay, now how this works, these 2 brushes will rotate opposite of one another. Okay, so that when it gets put onto the rug or carpet, it's going to get scrubbed. Okay, but in this instance, let's not use the word scrub. Let's use the word agitation, okay? That's what we're gonna do. Now that I've also applied my pre-spray, it's very important that you let the pre-spray give it some dwell time, okay? And that is the appropriate term. You can say wait or whatever, but what we're doing is we're allowing that pre-spray to do its job, okay? The job of the pre-spray is to do the cleaning. Okay, you've heard that phrase, work smarter, not harder. That's exactly in play as we speak. The pre-spray that I've previously applied is working to clean this rug. So I'm going to give it about 15 minutes of dwell time, plus I'm going to agitate it with the CRB, and you'll see what that looks like. Machine is very easy to use, okay? It requires no strength, no balance, nothing, okay? And what I'm doing is I'm getting all into these fibers, okay? That just comes right off. That's nothing bad. It's just a little tray, okay? You see how what's happening to the rug? Okay? I'm agitating these rug fibers with the pre-spray. And this is very safe, okay? There's nothing wrong with this. Okay? Now that that's been agitated, I'm just gonna let this sit, all right? And I'll be right back in just a few minutes, but it'll be about 15 minutes, okay? See you then. Now what you saw me just do is I just agitated more pre-spray into the rug, okay? I didn't push down hard. I didn't scrub the hell out of it. I wasn't scrubbing at all. All I was doing was just evenly distributing that pre-spray along the surface of the rug so that those droplets can completely encompass each individual fiber, all right? And since I've reduced the surface friction of the water with the pre-spray, it's gonna completely draw up all that dry soil that is stuck to the individual fibers and will then rest at the very top of the rug, at the top of the fiber. So that when I go over it with my extractor, I'm just simply removing all of that soil that's been surrounded by water, okay? And that's what cleans the rug. Not scrubbing, okay? Not using a rotary scrubber, which I like to use, but we call that a 175, okay? So, enjoy. Okay, so this has been dwelling now for at least 15 minutes. I know that to be a fact. What I was going to do was use my carpet cleaning wand here, but instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use my upholstery cleaning attachment. It just came in the mail about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. The reason why I'm not going to use my upholstery, or not the upholstery, but the carpet cleaning wand is because I wanted to use my brand new Teflon Glide. I bought this Teflon Glide on Amazon and I took a chance. Now, it will not fit on the head of this wand, okay? It's the perfect length, it's 12 inches. It just doesn't fit the construction, okay? So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on that. But instead, I'm gonna go ahead and use the upholstery attachment. It's just as easy. I get down on my hands and knees, does a more detailed job anyway, so let's go ahead and extract some dirt and see what we got, all right? Come with me.
Okay, so here's the rug. Okay, it's been put application of pre-spray. It's been agitated. It's dwelled. It's been extracted. Okay, I know there's more that can be done to it, and I'm going to do that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the rinse. Okay, I want to apply the rinse. Okay, that's strictly for rugs. Okay, it's an appropriate pH. So we'll see what happens with that. It's basically repeating the same process over again. Okay, so here I am back at the rinse bucket here, my freshwater holding tank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up some rinse, and I'm going to apply it to the rugs just like I did the pre-spray. So it's the same exact process, just a different chemical, okay, a different chemistry. Okay, so there's my 2 quarts of fresh water. Now I'm just going to add the rinse. Once again, Rob's Secret Formulas from Truck Mount Forums. It's a really good product, good website. They make great stuff. Check them out if you want to. TruckMountForums.com. But go ahead and check out BigCountryRugCleaning.com too while you're at it. You might like what you see. Okay, as you can see right here on the directions, all right, for a 1 gallon, all right, it's a 8.5 pH powder, okay. It says here for at least 5 gallons, all right, this is what it says. It says 8 to 16 ounces. Now, since we're not working with 5 gallons here, we're only working with a half gallon. I'm going to go ahead and just put in just 1 scoop, which is 2 ounces, okay. We'll do with that. Once again, magic spoon. Just start mixing. Smells good. Now that we got that all mixed up, let's go ahead and put it in our sprayer. Looks like lemonade. Yeah, but I know it don't taste like lemonade. Don't drink this, kids. All right, let's head on back over to the rug and we'll put this down. Now you can see I only sprayed that onto the rug itself. I didn't touch the cotton fringes because those are going to come last. I got a special stuff for that I briefly touched upon earlier, but that'll come later. Let's give this time to dwell. I'm also going to go ahead and use my soft brush to go ahead and agitate it, okay? Remember, this is rinse. But the rinse also has cleaning power too. Get that nice and evenly distributed. Now I'm just going to let this sit, let it do its job. I know I probably don't have to do this, but I'm doing it anyways, just for the sake of thoroughness. Okay, so here's my watering can full of fresh water, okay? This thing holds 3 gallons, all right? This is the, I have to have 2 of these. Just one of these will hold 3 gallons. I'm not gonna put 3 gallons on there, okay? I'm just gonna simply put some fresh water down, and then I'm just gonna immediately extract it right off the rug, okay? That's it. That's all I'm going to do. In fact, I'm just going to pour the rest of this out when I'm done.
So that's the rug extracted. Now it's not completely dry, all right? It's gonna have to air dry just like everything else, okay? Remember me telling you I was gonna get those cotton rug fringes, okay? I gotta go mix up my cleaner, okay? I'll take you along with me and show you what's going on. Okay, so here I am inside my own kitchen inside the house. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to put some hot water into this gardening can. I don't have hot water in the shop, so you see the steam coming off of it. So this is what I'm going to use for the fringes. Okay, so we'll just fill this up with enough water. See what we got here. I think that's enough right there. Okay, because it doesn't take a lot. See this product right here, this Oxybuff cotton shampoo. All right, this is exactly made for fringes. Okay, so let me go ahead and remove the cap here. Let me go ahead and put the phone down. Okay, so let me go ahead and we'll get a cap full of this, all right? And we'll just add that in there, okay? And I don't know if you can see it, but that's starting to foam up, all right? That's all the good stuff in there working, all right? Let's go ahead and take a spoon. Let's go ahead and we'll stir this up real good. Now let's go ahead and back out and use this. As you can see, I've changed my angle of the rug here. What I've done, I've changed its orientation so that when I apply the fringe cleaner, it doesn't run into the rug and it can run straight down into my drain. I did that on both sides, so let me go ahead and apply that now. Go ahead and straighten out the fringes here. Now I can just evenly distribute this fringe cleaner. So now while that's sitting there, really absorbing into those cotton fringes, I can use two things. I can use my nail brush, or I can use my soft bristle brush here. They both work just as good, okay? They're both saturated and fully full of the cotton fringe cleaner. So let me go ahead and do some scrubbing.
So while that sits there and dwells for a little bit, I'm gonna go take a break, all right? I'm gonna go ahead and give it one more scrubbing. Let that sit for a little longer. Then I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it with an all fiber rinse. And then I'm gonna go ahead and extract the fringes just like I did extracting the rug itself. So here I am back at the water trough. So I'm gonna put some water, some clean water into this garden can. It's the same one I used, but I've already rinsed it out. So I'm gonna put some fresh water in there. I know this isn't exactly measured out, but it'll be fine. So there's some clean water in there. It looks about maybe half a gallon or so. We're not gonna need that much, but I'm gonna use this much of water anyways. Now watch what I do now. This is all fiber textile rinse made by the company called Kimspec. They're a really good company, very reliable. They have very good products. All fiber textile rinse. All right, now the pH of this is 3.6. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually rinse the fringes, okay, of that rug, all right? And I'm gonna lower that pH, okay? And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just spray some onto the rug itself to help bring down the pH of the rug too, because I'm still not quite done with that, all right? So here's my little measuring cup. I'm gonna go ahead and put in like 4 ounces. That's all it takes. Sometimes I could get away with just using 2. Okay, it don't take much. So let's go ahead and just do 3. Okay, that's all it takes. It's not a whole lot of liquid, but there's a lot of science that's into this. This is all science. It's all chemistry. Go ahead and add that. Okay. Go ahead and get my stirring spoon. Okay. Get it good and mixed up. Okay. This stuff smells really good. I wish you could smell this right here over through the screen. All right. So let's go over here and I'm going to apply this all over the entire rug, the fringes, the rug, everything. All right. Let's go see how it works. So I'm lowering the pH of this entire rug as well as the fringes because it's all fiber textile rinse. Okay? All of this is going to get extracted, every bit of it. Go ahead and agitate that rinse a little bit. I know this is overkill. I know that this doesn't have to be done this way, but I'm doing it anyway because this is my video and I'm going to do it the way I want to do. Go ahead and get these fringes. Keep in mind this has already had rinse put on it, but it was right around a 7 or an 8 pH. The rinse I just put down on it now is at a 3.6. So right now this rug is on the acidic side of the pH scale. So I'm gonna let it sit for a minute
and then I'm going to extract the whole thing and hang it up and let it dry naturally. Okay, so that's all there is to it. I know this video is going to be extremely long. It's going to seem like I overkilled it. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. It doesn't matter. I wanted to make it this way so that you guys can see exactly what's going on, as well as be explained as to what's going on physically as well as chemically. Last thing I got to do is I got to groom the rug, make sure that the pile of the rug is all in the same direction. Okay, this is just like brushing your hair when you get out of the shower. Okay, or like when you get up out of bed, you got bed head. The only way to get rid of it is to brush it or to wet it. Since this is already wet, okay, you want to groom your carpet or your rug. I'm going to go ahead and go back the other way. Okay, and this is very good, very healthy for these natural fibers. Okay, I've extracted as much water as I can get out of it, as well as the cotton fringes. All it has to do now is simply just be hung up and allowed to air dry. And that's going to take a couple of days. This wool just sucks up water and it doesn't want to get rid of it. But that's something you just have to deal with.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just call this done. Okay. Go ahead and give you a close-up look at it. So here's the finished product. Okay. Sorry about the shadow. I can't do anything about that. Let's do this. There it is. That gets rid of the shadow. The only thing left to do is just hang it up to dry and just let it be. All right. See you in just a second. So here's the rug finally hung up. All right. I've got me some drain pipe right here. That way it won't dry with a 90-degree angle crease. All right. I've got my little fringe brush right here that I'm going to use to just brush out the fringes. Okay. You go ahead and get the other side. So that's it. I'm all finished. Rug is clean. Rug is hung up. It's drying. I've got all the fringes cleaned. So hope you enjoy this video. Like I said, I know that this is extremely different than what I normally do, but hey, you know, life's about changes, and I wanted to change it up, just try something new. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't bore you. If I did, sorry about that. But you know, like I said, this is my channel. I'm going to do it the way I feel fit. And also, as I learn new techniques and new ways of doing things, I'm going to share it with you, okay? Life's all about growing and trying to learn something new every day. So with that, I'm going to leave you with this. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one.